Extraordinary people, happy Monday to you. I hope you all are enjoying an amazing morning so far. It's Zainab. We're bringing you a Motivational Mondays. You are extraordinary. And today I want to talk to you about finding freedom in forgiveness. There's freedom in forgiveness. And I know many of us struggle in this area to forgive people. Because when someone has hurt us, when someone has offended us, when someone has mistreated us, when someone has maybe done something, an event even that we experienced that was very detrimental, like maybe rape or something, we almost take an entitlement to hold on to that thing, the person that has done to us. Like we have a right to hold on to it. Yes, it may be true, but at the end of the day, you will realize in the long run, the only person that's going to be hurt and continue to be hurt is you. So holding on to forgiveness, as I like to look at it now, it's almost kind of like an unpaid debt. Eventually, it'll become a burden. And while the person who have done whatever it is that they did to you, maybe someone says something to you that they wasn't supposed to say to you, something that really dig deep rootedly in your heart and in your spirit, it is hurtful. And yes, we find entitlement to hold on to that thing for the rest of our lives, but you're only hurting yourself. Because you also ever realize when we're holding on to unforgiveness, the person that we didn't forgive, they're living their life, enjoying life, going through life as if nothing ever happens. And here we are, maybe every time we see them, every time we hear their name, something in us is burning and they're just fine. So when you're going through life, holding on to that, you're not hurting them. You're only hurting yourself. And trust me, I know, I've been there. So it is a very hard thing to do. Forgiveness, it's one of the hardest things that we have to do, because when someone has truly hurt us, maybe a child whose parent abandoned you at a very young age, and you find yourself maybe in foster homes or someone else having to take care of you, and now you are an adult and you're still holding on to that. No, it wasn't right that they did that to you. There's no justification to that. You have all the right to be able to hold on to something like that. But at the end of the day, it makes you a better person. You become a better person as you go through life to be able to release that. It gives you peace. It gives you life again. Because especially on this extraordinary journey that you will go on, you never want to allow someone to take you through that path and eventually can destroy this thing that you're building, because you're walking through life with so much anger, so much hurt, so much pain, so much internal destruction. And so when you do that, you're allowing the person to rob you of that very extraordinary thing that God is working in you. So today, I really, truly just want to encourage you. If you're out there, maybe you're holding on to something that someone did to you, a friend, a parent, a boss, a coworker, someone, a total stranger, something that has truly, rootedly, deeply hurt you, and you want to hold on to that. Let it go. It's not worth it. And trust and believe that you truly can find freedom and forgiveness. It's not going to be easy, but nevertheless, it's a process that you have to go through. It's something that you have to do to cleanse yourself internally, because you don't want to go through life with anger, pain, hurt, and all this other stuff taken internally in you that's not impactful, that's not positive in your life and the lives of others as well. And on the flip end of that, let us not be afraid to ask for people for forgiveness when we truly know we have hurt them. And so to me, I would truly take this time out right now for anyone out there I might have done something to, I might have said something to, maybe I didn't live up to a word, maybe a debt that I had with you and wasn't able to pay it in time. Whatever that is, if you're out there and listening to this and you're someone that I might truly had offended or did something that maybe you're holding on to, I ask of you, find it in your heart to release me and also release yourself and forgive me. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. It was not intentional. So if anyone out there that I might have done anything to, that you can't find it in your heart to forgive me, I pray today by hearing this video, you can find it somehow, some way, so you will not allow me to rent space in your heart and release me and also release yourself. And yes, in this aspect of forgiveness, yes, we are allowing someone to rent space in our heart by not releasing it. So I pray that you also don't, in forgiving people, don't wish maybe something bad will happen to them. Don't pray something bad will happen to them. Don't pray maybe that thing that you have done to them, somehow someone else would do it to them. Yes, karma is real, but in the same token, God says vengeance is his. Vengeance is mine. It's not yours. The battle is never ours. So whatever that thing is, leave it in God's hands and help them to help you through that forgiveness too, because it is hard. It's very hard. So leave it in God's hands. Trust him. Allow him to heal you through that process and not allow this thing to continue to drag you down physically, mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually at times, because you're holding on to unforgiveness. So today, my friends, extraordinary people, I hope this is helpful to you. You can find freedom and forgiveness once you make the choice and choose to forgive those whom have offended you, because it is a choice that you have to make. But today, make that right choice to release someone, free them, as well as freeing yourself, because you can truly find freedom and forgiveness. Hey, this is Zainabu again. Let's go out there today and create something extraordinary, because you are extraordinary. I'll talk to you next Monday. You have an amazing, extraordinary week.